guys, welcome to this month's podcast. Today we'll be continuing our series on your personal auto policy. Last month we talked about what the state minimum coverage is in Ohio. This month we'll be discussing why the state minimum coverages are too low. In our last podcast we talked about the state minimum limits in Ohio. They are $25,000 bodily injury per person, $50,000 total bodily injury per accident, and $25,000 property damage. This is not enough bodily injury or property damage coverage for any moderate accident, let alone a multiple car accident or a severe crash. Let's look at the bodily injury coverage on an auto policy. Think about the last time you went to the hospital. How much was the total cost of your visit before your insurance paid it? According to the healthcare.gov website, an average cost of a 3-day hospital stay is $30,000. If you were involved in an accident and the person you hit was injured and spent a few days in the hospital, you would exceed your limits of liability on your policy. Also, the person you hit could sue you for loss of wages and pain and suffering. You could easily be over the $25,000 limit your policy has coverage for if you have the state minimum limits. Now let's look at the property damage portion. Here's the Kelley Blue Book MSRP pricing on some common new cars you'll see on the road this year. A 2019 Chevy Malibu is $22,000 to $32,000. A 2019 Ford F-150 is $29,000 to $39,000. And a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee is $33,000 to $88,000. A lot of newer vehicles out today cost more than the $25,000 limit you have on your policy. And if they were totaled in an accident, you could be over your limit. You could also be involved in a multiple car accident and be well over that $25,000 limit. So what can happen to you if your limits aren't high enough? The other person or other persons can hire a lawyer and attempt to get a judgment against you. They could put a lien on your savings accounts, your home, your autos, and any other financial assets you have. If you don't have any assets, they could also garnish your wages up to 25%. This is why it's important to have higher limits of liability on yourself and your assets. Often higher limits of liability are only a few bucks more per month. Do you know what limits of liability you have on your auto policy? If not, give us a call and we can advise you.